Hello and welcome to Tutorial Heads. Today we're going to do the head, how to draw the head. So you're going to start with a circle, and that's the hard part, is drawing a circle. If you struggle with that, that's something you want to practice. So you have your circle here. Let's say it's going to be facing us to start out with, and then we're going to have one over here that's kind of like facing that way. So like draw the guidelines. And then you're going to have one just facing straight at us, so you want to draw the guidelines, like midlines. So you start with a circle that's like the top of the skull. And what you do here is you cut off the edges, kind of like that. And the edge you want to cut off, you want it to be like a third. So like 1/3, 2/3, or you want it to be 2/3, 2/3, and then a third here. These two together should be a third. So that should be the amount you want to chop off. So you chop that off, and then you have kind of like the top of the skull here. Now for the chin, you want to go down to the bottom of where you chopped off, and you want to go that far down, and then you want to go that far down again to like right here. And that's going to be like the base of the chin, and then the chin is going to kind of come down like that. And that's going to be the bottom of the chin. So this is the foundation. So let's do it over here. Over here it's going to be like third, so it's going to be kind of like that. And you're gonna go down to the bottom of that. It's gonna be like right here. And then you're gonna go down one more to like right here. And that's gonna be the base of the chin. And the chin is gonna start right here at the bottom, and it's gonna go down and then forward. So it's like that. And then on this side, it's just gonna kind of like go like that. So this is the head with the chin. Humans have this chin, comes down. Animals, not so much. So let's start with the eyebrows. The eyebrows are going to be on this line right here, this line right here. So it's going to start, you're going to imagine this little like shape right here in the middle. That's the glabella, that's the area between your eyebrows. So the eyebrows are going to start just slightly below, and they're going to go just slightly above. Like that. And then for the eyes, let's do it over here. The eyebrows over here. So it's going to be like, you have the little glabella, which kind of goes like that. And then you have the eyebrows kind of like that. And then, oh wait, hang on, I messed that up. Like that. And the eyebrows. Okay, so the next thing is the eyes. So you take this distance here, which is like from here to here, and you cut that in half. So you get like a line right here. And then you cut these halves in half, and you get your second line here and here. And your eye is going to be like in between these. And that's going to be your eye. And we can kind of do the same thing here. And we can do the same thing here. Of course, it would be kind of like that. This is very rudimentary. I'm not trying to make it fancy or anything. Okay, so for the nose is going to come down to right about here between these two lines here. It's going to come to like right here. Right, so you can start with the nose, which is kind of like just an upside down W. For lack of going into too much depth about the nose, it's kind of just basically like an upside down W right there. And it kind of goes up like that. You have the glabella, and then you have like this little, sometimes you have this little like bump here, and then it kind of goes like that. And then you have like the wings of the nose, and then you have the ball of the nose on top. So yeah, that's the nose over here. It would kind of poke out of the face and kind of go like that. And you have that little bump there below the glabella. So yeah, there you go. There's your nose. And then you have the mouth, which is again like, actually the nose is kind of like a right side up W. And then you have the mouth, which is actually like an upside down W. So it's kind of like that. And it's kind of like just below or on or just below that bottom of the circle there. So it's going to go like this. It's like a little, you have the little notch for the upper lip, how it kind of goes like that. And then you have the lower lip. So yeah, there's your main face, and the last thing is the ear. The ear is going to come out from right here, and it's going to end right here. But it's not going to come straight out like that. It's kind of going to go back. So like if you look at it from the top, say this is the head from the top, it's facing that way. The ears, and then you have these edges you cut off for the edges. Let me make a better circle. Sorry, I'm not on the best tablet here. You have these like edges you cut off. And then you have like the midpoint here. It's actually going to go from the midpoint, and it's kind of going to go back like that. It's like an ear from above. So it's going to go back, and it's going to be kind of like this shape. Let's do it on the other side. And then so it's actually a lot more complex, but the cartoon way to do it is just draw like a little W like this. And then you have in the eyes, you have like the pupils. And then the other W shape there. And so yeah, you just erase the guidelines and stuff. Oh, sorry, my parents are fighting. Erase the guidelines, and you have yourself a little head there. Basic head. And then for the side view, it's kind of like you have this like division here, and the ear is going to be like right there. It's kind of going back. And then you draw the little W. And then so for the forehead, it kind of goes into the eye, and then it kind of goes up like that, like up a bit. There's like this dip here. Okay, so pony heads. Let's get to pony heads. So for a pony head, same thing. Start with a circle, and let's say the pony is facing towards us for this one. And then let's do another one here. If I can draw a fucking circle, goddamn. And this one is gonna face this way. So it's gonna be like this way. So you want to cut off your little edges there. Actually, for a pony head, yeah, you want to cut off the little edges, I think. And then from a side view, it would kind of look like that. And then instead of going down for the chin, the pony head just doesn't have a chin that goes down. It goes forward. It goes towards us. So it goes that way. So it starts right here and it just kind of goes like, or actually no, this is like the middle of the circle can be like where the eyes are. So like the eyebrows can go here a little bit higher than on human. So you have like eyebrows there. If you want to draw eyebrows, not all ponies have eyebrows. And then you have like the eyes. Or sorry, no, let's not do the eyes yet. Let's do the snout. Okay, so the snout's going to be like this. From a front view, it's kind of just like that. Or like that. It depends on how you want to style it. So let's just do like a curve like that. From the side view, it's going to kind of come down like that, and then it's going to go like that. Maybe the front comes down a little bit, so like that. I haven't really measured it. I just kind of eyeball it for this. And then you have like the mouth. And then for the eyes, you want to make them kind of big, right? Because I mean, it's a pony, so kind of go like right under the eyebrows to kind of like way lower. And you can draw like a little eyelid. And then the pupil. And then from a side view, the eye is not going to be a circle like that. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like, because you have this plane here where it stops. So it's going to go down like that. You have like kind of like the eyelid and the pupil. So you erase the guidelines. And we have our basic pony head. So for the mane or the hair, you want to come out a little bit. So like the outside of the mane is going to start right there. And of course the main line is going to be up here, is where the sort of hairline goes. It's going to be kind of like that. Kind of like that. And you want to go out a little bit. So like right there. You want to fill this in with hair to give it kind of like volume, because you never want to draw hair straight from there. That looks bad. You want to give it like a little bit of volume, so like it looks better. So you start there and then you make like strands. And you want to try not to come down here and then do strands down here. You want to make strands like all the way, like all the way from up there. See, they all come from like the scalp there. I'm not the best at describing how to do hair, so you just kind of give it a lot of volume, and then you have like the bits that come down, and then besides the mane, the last thing is like the ears. So I'll go over the ears real quick. You have the ears, they kind of go like from up here, or like over here even. And then you kind of like make a shape like that, and then a shape like that. And you can make them big or small. It's kind of personal preference. And then from the side here, they kind of come like above the eye or above, right on the eyebrow line. So like right there. And they kind of go like back like that. And then forward. So it's like that. And then you have like one over here. Like that. And there's your ears. They have this like curved shape at the base where they kind of curve around, kind of like that. And yeah, that's about all I'm going to describe today. Peace out.